What is going on, everybody? Sorry about my allergies today. I try to keep it short and sweet for you, just so it's not to annoy everybody. What I'm going to be talking about today is using voice of the customer to find seasonal products that you may have sold last year, but they may not even be selling right now. They may be unavailable. So what I've gone and done is I just typed in Christmas up at voice of the customer, and I'm going to go ahead and just find a product that I am not selling yet, and I want to sell. So maybe it's a great seller, but it's a very seasonal product, and so I'm expecting it to be released for this Christmas, but it may not yet be released, or it might be released today, tomorrow, yesterday, that kind of thing. So I will grab the ASIN and I'll paste it into Amazon. It will just come up with no results because it does not exist yet. It's currently unavailable, but I know what this product can do. I've sold it before. I know how fast it sells. I know the profit, average profits. I know how many I can sell in a week, a day. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to then go, okay, well, this is obviously now keeper graph. You can see it's not been pretty much selling since last year. Tiny bit there, and I obviously look here and I'll be like, right, the lowest point here is 13, 20, whatever. Let's say low 13s. The highest is about, it says 70, but I'd probably say it doesn't properly start selling to about 14. So I'd use roughly the 13 to 14 quid is the sell price. But if I can find this product as soon as it's released and get this in ASAP, I can start not only making higher profits before other people jump on, but I could also get tons more sales volume of this product, because yes, it might not kick off until later on in Q4, but I can ride the wave. I can ride the higher profits here, and then I can ride the higher profits. I think that's in English. And then I could obviously potentially meet down at like 12.99, 13.20, and then ride the proper volume train at the end of November, December here. And by getting in now, I'm also just checking the sales volume, because it hasn't sold for so long. I want to actually get this product selling ASAP, build its ranking and traction early as possible, so that the ranking by November, December is great. I don't want to be waiting for other people to jump on. I want to be getting on this early, so that I can not only make obviously the higher profits, but I can build up the traction. I can also get the sales data. It could be that it's twice as popular this year. Maybe not. This listing was actually created sort of November. What's the date? November 10th. It didn't really even sell till. That's quite late in Q4. So that might mean, okay, maybe I have to wait until this product's released, potentially. I don't know, but I want to keep this on my radar, because I want to be able to go, okay, these 5 products are selling crazy volumes over Q4, because I can see that from my sales data. I can look at my SellerBoard, my seller toolkit, and I can go and look at what I sold and go, okay, I sold 500 in 1 month. Well, I probably didn't maximize the period then, because well, maybe I did over December, but I want to try to get October and November ranked and selling better than this. So it might not be as great as December, but I can still get 500 quid profit or something by getting in there early. Make that premium early with less competition, build up the sales history and traction on this, get a better reflection for this year's demand, because it might be that it has half a demand, it might have double, it might be the same. I want to be getting in there, so I'm building up like a list in my mind. But you can write it down in Excel of products that I need to be checking. So every Monday is normally a good shout. It's like every Monday, websites might get updated. You can go and just keyword search, Christmas collection or whatever, whatever's like going to bring up options. You can search for the individual product, but normally they're like, for me, I like to sell a couple of versions of the same thing. If it's like a chocolate box, or like, if you're getting white chocolate buttons, it's probably dark chocolate buttons and all that kind of thing. I normally sell and play the same way. They're still as popular. They're roughly the same price, all that kind of thing. And so even pre now, so even in September, I was looking at advent calendars and just sort of getting an idea of like, okay, when that, yes, I might miss it. It might come, as I look. An hour later, it might be listed, put on the website, and people might buy it, and I might miss it. But if I'm keeping that discipline of just every morning, just going, right, this website, let's type in advent calendars for that website, let's type in chocolate boxes for that website, and I'm basically looking for these products, because I know as soon as they come on, I could buy. Well, with some of the advent calendars, I went and bought 200 or 300, and then now the product's out of stock, and I haven't, since that one time I saw it go in stock, I have not seen it in stock again. And yeah, it probably will be in stock again, but I haven't seen it for the last 10 days, because I was checking pretty much every day just those top products, because they can sell so great and the profit's great at the moment, potentially looking at the historical data. So I can make that, I can make £5 profit on those advent calendars now all the way up to November. Then people might jump on. It might be more abundant in supply from the retailer, but I can then have a nice average of my profit. Obviously the average profit will be higher because I'm selling it through first wave, the second wave, the third wave. First wave is sort of adoption. I'm making this up a bit, but yeah, getting your foot in the door, a little bit more premium, less sales, not as much demand because it's October. October. November, craziness. Last 2 weeks of November, 1 week, it's about volume, selling hundreds and hundreds if you can. Of course, you've got to adopt that strategy if you can't get any more stock. There's no point selling it at 20p profit, because if you've got 100 and it's going to sell in a day, but you have 1 week left, until the end of the sort of Advent season. Of course, there's no point taking 20p because you'll sell out in a day, and you might as well hold for more profit late, because you've still got plenty of time. So obviously you've got to adapt those strategies accordingly, but this is something that I really love doing. It's not about finding new products. Yes, I can go and find like a new version of, but I'd focus on the old stuff, and then I can go, okay, let's see if there's any new items that are like this. Like with most things, new versions do get released, but also many of the old versions are just re-released. That happens many years in a row usually, and that's normally the easiest starting point because I already have that data. I already understand. I've already sold the product. I already know how much profit it can make, and then I can go ahead and adapt and find similar products based on that afterwards. So I'm gonna leave the video there. Hopefully you like it, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.